Okay, welcome to placing a trade. Okay, so as you can see, the time is 3:53, so there's 7 minutes to go before a new 1 hour candle will appear, and it will appear where I've placed the dotted vertical line. The current candle's the blue candle just there. So the things I want to do at this stage is to decide whether the market is going to give me a buy or a sell signal. And one of the main windows that will tell me that is window 4. Okay, so there's four windows. Window 1 is where the candles bars are. Window 2 is this window just below it, and it has the LG MACD. Window 3 is just below that, and it has the RSI, as you can see to the side, left hand side near the margin, RSI. And window 4 here, we have another LG MACD. The reason we have two LG MACDs is window 4 has the current time frame of the blue and red line of the 1 hour time frame, which this chart is, and as well as that, the histogram, which represents information from a 4 hour chart. Okay, so the indicator is actually taking information from another time frame, a higher time frame, to help guide us in our decision. Window 2, this MACD has the blue and red line taking information from a H4, a 4 hour time frame, and the histogram is from a daily time frame. So between window 2 and window 4, we have information from three different time frames. The current time frame, the time frame immediately higher, which is the 4 hour time frame, and the highest time frame of the day, which is 2 time frames higher than our 1 hour here. Okay, this you can correlate to the top of the toolbar. You can see we're in a 1 hour time frame, and the two time frames higher are the H4 and the daily. Okay, there's 3 minutes to go over here, as you can see, 3:57. Now, if I was looking at Great British Pound US, window 4 is generally a very good guide as to which way the trend's leading to. Okay, so our histogram is showing pink, suggesting a sell, and our blue line was below it and is slightly above it now, but the histogram is generally saying the higher time frame has a bearish or downward sort of push or retracement. Okay, so for us at this stage, we just need to decide whether we're going to ask buy or sell questions. Okay, once we've decided that, all we need to do is log into the website, okay, and bring up your trade assessor. Okay, so you get trade assessor, calculator, forum, and you'll have all your questions here. Okay, what I suggest now is just to go and minimize it so you can have it alongside, because over here, if you just want to go and quickly see exactly how to answer your questions. As you can see, window 1, window 2, window 3, window 4, just like we have it here. And when we're talking about the Donjin, if we look on the chart itself, there it is, and that's question 2. Question 3, histogram, is from window 2. Question 4 is from window 2 as well. Okay, so these are just pointing out where you can find these. Sorry, question 3 and question 4 from window 2. And as we go down, all the examples are there. So if at any stage you need clarification of exactly what to look for, you can just look at the visual chart. Okay, so let's go back to the questions. Just come and press this, click the refresh. Okay, so we're looking at pound US, and there's the candle. Looks like, no, it hasn't happened yet. Unless, oh yeah, it has happened. So let's say we're looking for a sell. We're in the 1 hour time frame, so click 1 hour time frame. We're in a sell, so click sell, and then select a currency pair. In this case, pound US, and here you have it, all the questions. Are you okay to trade? I presume you are if you're watching this. First question is Donjin line red? We look up here and it's blue, so we'd answer no, it isn't. Next question, is histogram below 0 line from window 2? No, the histogram is above it. Okay, the 0 line is this dotted line, so that's no. Question 4, is the histogram pink? The answer is no, because it's green. And question 5 now is the blue line pointing down? Yes, it is. Let's press it. Question 6, is the blue line below the red line? The blue line is below the red line. Question 7, it's a blue line below 0. Now the blue line is above 0, so we have to go and leave that as no. Question 8 comes from window 3. Did the RSI just cross down the 60, 50 or 40? These dotted lines, the first one is a 60 level, the middle one's a 50, and the bottom one's a 40. So it definitely didn't cross down because it's crossing up, so we'd have to go and put that as no. Now we go to question 9, which is from window 4. Okay, window 4 is here. And the question is histogram below 0? Yes. Is histogram pink? Yes. The blue line just crossed below 0? We'd have to say no. Is blue line below red line? Yes. Question 14, is blue line pointing up? Blue line's definitely not pointing up, it's not pointing down, so we just stick that as no. Are both histograms green? No. Okay, because one's pink and one's green. And did the previous candle spike? So that comes from window 1. If we go up here to window 1, you can see that the candle before it is just a small candle, hasn't spiked, isn't 4 or 5 times bigger than the previous. Something that's spiked is more towards a candle like this that my cursor's on. You can see it's about 4 or 5 times bigger than the previous one. Okay, so just to give you an example. Once you've done all that, just click submit and it'll tell you whether you can have a trade or not. Okay, so that's why we arrive 5 minutes before, so we can have some of these questions ready pre-ticked because some of these questions we could have answered prior to it. Okay, so if you've got any questions, once again, you can always look at your visual diagrams there. Okay, so the important things is select the time frame, select the buy or sell, and then lastly the currency. Place a line where you want to look at, answer the questions, and that's all there is to using the Trade Assessor. Okay, so if we press submit, we've timed up, so we could probably quickly do that again. H1, sell, and pound US. Okay, so it's going to be much quicker this time because you guys know what to do. So yes, okay to trade. No, it's not red, it's not below zero, it's definitely not pink, it is pointing down, it is below the red line, it's not below zero, RSI did not cross down, as you can see it's pointing up, histogram below zero, yes, histogram pink, yes, all from window 4. Blue line below zero, we said no. Blue line below red line, yes. Did the blue line just cross red line? Yes. Blue line pointing up, no. Both histograms, no and no. Okay, so we've pressed submit, so we should be getting, and here we have no trade. Okay, so it takes all you need to do is just answer the questions as per what you see, not what you'd like it to be. Okay, so at this stage we'll walk away from the computer and perhaps there'll be a trade the next time we come. Alright, so always be selective about your trade and only trade what you see. Thank you.